Hi guys, it's your Island Girl and I'm back with another reaction video for you today. And today I'm reacting to American in England, false impression of England/UK. And I'm getting this one from Daydreamers Barn. This one was recommended by one of my regular schmeglers. So we're going to get into this video. Don't forget the link will be in the description below. Please go over and show them some love and tell them that the Island Girl sent you. All right. So I want to see the false impression of England that Americans tend to have or get or give. I don't know. So let's get into this video. So if you're new here, welcome to all my regular schmeglers, day one, to the pies, to the poos. Come on in, wrap back, put a smile on your face, and enjoy. Let's get into this video. Here we go, right about now.
Hi, beautiful friends. Welcome back to Daydreamers Barn. It's me, Jess, and today I'm going to be talking to you about false impressions that people have of the UK or England and everything as a whole.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go into some things that I have heard or I have had people tell me that they have thought, or I guess that, we have thought when we were coming over here. So
Okay.
let's jump right into this. But first, I want to say thank you to everyone that likes, shares, and leaves us a comment and interacts with us on a regular basis and that have subscribed to our channel. You guys are hands down the most amazing people, and we just want to thank you, or I want to thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I know Chris would say thank you, but kind of it's just me today. So let's go ahead and jump into some false impressions that people have of England/the UK.
Okay, I want to hear this.
So number one is going to be that London is different than England and the UK. So they're all like different things. Not necessarily. So London is the capital, and it's comprised of different countries that make up the entirety of the UK, which I think is wonderful, but not a lot of people understand that. So when you come from the United States, it's one big country, and we have states that are different. So a lot of people think that it's one big country and it's separated by it being just like states, which is totally false. It is not the truth. It is far from it. They are their own country. They have their own flags and their own pride about being Welsh or being Scottish or being English. I think it's a great thing, and I absolutely love the fact that they take pride in their country and also being part of the UK. So yeah, that is number one.
I get where she's coming from with that, because I thought that in the beginning until I did a video about England explain. I think that the difference between the UK, Great Britain. I think I'll link the video, but I was like, well, I can't say, yeah, was, because I don't think that anymore. Now I know better. Now I know better. But I, like a lot of Americans, not just Americans, thought that it was. To be honest, because I just thought it was. So if I have not watched the video and it explained to me about Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, I'll be like, okay, UK. I'm like, what are we talking about here? I would have been lost, like I was under a rock and didn't know the difference. So I see where she's coming from with that. And a lot of people still think that till today.
The next one, number two, is going to be that it always rains here. Okay, so yes, it rains, but it wouldn't be lush green if it didn't rain.
True.
Like the Sahara Desert, it would be horrible if it did not rain here. But I think a funny thing that I heard is in the United States, we can smell the rain coming. And Chris and I have like a little bit smell it coming here, like before the rain starts, we can smell the rain. We don't normally smell it here because I think it's moist and damp here most of the time. So you don't smell that like in the air or coming. So yeah, I just think it's pretty cool. So that would be something false. It don't always rain. It has been really nice here recently, but it is always green. So the next one is super.
Okay, so I will say this. I know it's a stereotype, guys. I figured that for all the videos that I've watched and what I've learned so far. You just always hear people say, "Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that." It's never that chirpy. Oh, it's sunshine today. It's so. But she's right. If not for all the rain, how would the grass stay that green? How would it be so beautiful, lush, and green? I never thought of that either. That's a valid point. Okay.
False that everybody here in England has bad teeth. Don't get me started. There are some people in the United States that have horrendous teeth. But I think that it's something that is truly false. And, they have extremely good dentists here in the UK. And I think not everybody here in the UK have bad teeth at all. So that is false. Next one.
I've never heard that one before. That's a new one. Everybody in the UK has bad teeth. Never heard that before. That's a new one. Everybody in the UK have bad teeth. I had to think about that for a second. I'm like, really? More likely, for such an amazing place, of course, you have dentists. I'm like, what's going on, people? Where would that one come from? All right, that's an interesting one.
Is going to be something when we first arrived is that you all drink your beer warm. That is uber false. You do when it comes off the tap, it is at a certain temperature, but it is never warm beer. So there is something that is a false impression that people have of how people in England or the UK drink their beer. Put it in the fridge. That's how everybody else does it. So, yeah. So I guess
I've never heard that either. My first time hearing this. So these false impressions, I don't think I'm familiar with them so far. I'm like, I've never heard this before. So that's, yeah, warm beer. Unless you want to bust some gas.
guess that some people do drink it at room temperature, but not a collective all drink it at room temperature. So if you are somebody that drinks it at room temperature, leave it down below. I'd love to know. The next one is going to be something that I enjoy. So number 4 is going to be that everyone drinks tea.
Oh.
And that ain't the truth. There is a majority that drink tea, but a lot of people enjoy coffee or don't drink any kind of caffeine at all. So that is something that is false. People that live in the UK are very particular about their tea.
Yep.
And how to make it and all of that. So that is not false. That is very true. But it is false that everybody here drinks tea.
Everybody drinks tea. I think that would be the norm there. I wouldn't think everybody. It's just like anywhere you go. It's not everybody's gonna love curry. Not every Jamaican going to love curry chicken. It's not every. So I don't know. It's not every Jamaican loves spice. So I'm not assuming everybody drink tea. Some people just don't want to drink, don't like tea. And yes, I know you guys are particular when it comes on to how to make tea. That I know. So that's an interesting one. Let's hear the next one.
So yeah, that is something that is false. So the next one is pretty funny, that people think that you live in London if you live in England. And that's false, guys. That is false. Not everyone lives in London. And I think social media is helping that, kind of showing people that there is more to England than just the big cities, i.e. London. But I think it is pretty funny when people think that, oh my gosh, you live in England? How is London? I don't live in London. I live like almost 3 hours north of London, guys. We're okay. We're not in London. We have to travel to go and see London. Or well, we're not 3 hours away, like 2 hours away, maybe about 2 hours. So yeah, I think that is false. Not everybody lives in London. A lot of people do live in London, but not everyone lives in London if you live in England. So yeah, that's that. I think that was number 5. So
I think I'm guilty of that. Because you normally hear London, England, London, England, London, England. Where in London are you from? That's where we tend to. And I think one of the reasons is a lot of people don't know the names of other places. That's pretty much it. You just always hear about London, 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 London. And I think that's the main reason. I would rest on that as a reason to, oh, somebody always say, so where in London are you from? Or where, you know what I mean? So yeah, I was guilty of that. Not anymore.
so if I'm not correct, I'll put it on the screen. So the next one is something that I've heard people say, that people that are British or from the UK know the royal family.
Oh,
That is laughable. That's like saying an American personally knows the president.
yeah.
No, I've never met any of our presidents, any of them.
Nope.
Yeah, no, it's not true. It's very, very false. False, guys, false. And I think it's pretty funny that that's something that people think. But, to each their own.
Now that one, I'm like, seriously, people? Like, how do you expect everybody that live there to know the queen? Or have no, 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 have met the queen person? Met the queen personally, like, and I can't believe that somebody can wrap their mind around that and ask that question. So have you met the queen? That's a good one. Yeah, just like how I met a butterfly. She was just flying by. Just people can be crazy. I'm like, really? Have I met the president? Never, ever met, and I haven't even met any of my prime minister in Jamaica personally. And it's a small place, so I don't know what people think sometimes, guys. I really don't.
The next one is going to be that people are unfriendly or unwelcoming. That is the furthest thing from the truth. I have not met anybody that has been uber unwelcoming or unfriendly to us at all. We have met people that are very kind, helpful, welcoming, and especially loving. Like, we have met some really good friends here that I absolutely adore, and I'm going to miss when we leave. So yeah, it is false. That is a false impression that people have of people that live in the UK. They are not unkind and they are not welcoming. That is false. They are very kind and they are very loving and welcoming. So yes. Next one.
So I gotta be honest, I've heard that a lot. So false impression about you guys. So it's false. Period. Point blank. That's what she's saying. But that's something that I've heard constantly, that you guys are not really friendly or not welcoming. I've heard a lot of that before I started reacting and looking into learning about the UK. So that right there, I can tick off my list from maybe about a year or so back to say that's not the case. I didn't get that impression when I started, the interaction in the comment section and how you guys. I didn't get that one bit, even though I haven't met anybody personally. But that's one of the things that I have heard, and one of the impressions that I've had. That's the case, because I've heard it.
The next one is going to be something that we have touched on quite a bit, is the food is tasteless. That is something that is extremely false. That is a very big false impression. I don't personally know that I know that live here that have that, but I hope that they really go out and find extremely good restaurants. It is not every restaurant. Even in the United States, you're not going to find good restaurants all the time.
That's true.
It depends on the wait staff. It depends on the cooks. It really depends on the ingredients that they're using.
Yep.
That is a big false impression that people are giving the UK or England as a whole. And it really bothers me that their food is really, really good. I have found some of my favorite dishes and that I will be recreating when I go home on a regular, because I absolutely love the food that I have had here. So that is false. The food here is amazing. You just have to make sure you read the reviews and you find recommendations from locals. They can tell you where the good food is.
They always do.
Yep. Don't knock it until you've really reached out and tried. So yeah, that would be another false impression. And
to jump on that one I've heard countless of times, that your food is tasteless and it's no good. I've always heard that. They say only one dish, you guys. It sounds so weird. You guys have perfected, and it's the fish and chips. It's just something that it sounds laughing, guys. But yeah, I've always heard, you gotta have the fish and chip once you get there. But apart from that, nah. But from my understanding and talking to my regular schmeglers in the comment section, that is not the case.
I was actually just reading about English stereotypes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Listen, that is not the case. I can't wait to come and try way more. You understand? But I've tried the chocolate. Yes, that's it. But the actual food, we've always heard that. Even when I was living in Jamaica, the food in the UK, it's blah. It don't have no taste. But like she said, it depends on where you go. And if you go to the locals, they're going to tell you the right shop to go to. They're going to tell you what restaurant to go to because they know it. You understand me? So, and you can find restaurants anywhere in the world that just food don't taste proper because it don't season well, it don't cook well, and it all depends on the chef. So she's right. So, nah. I don't believe that for a second.
Last but not least is the ice. That people think that you cannot get any ice here in the UK. For your drinks. You have to ask for it. So it is false. They do have ice. It's just you have to request ice. Most of the time, the pop or the drink, the Coke or soda pop or Pepsi is served cold. Okay. So why are you going to water something down if it is already cold? So I understand, but most Americans, we enjoy our ice. So it's just something that I have found that is false. It is true that you do get a little ice if you request. You have to ask for as much ice as you would like.
Okay.
Just make it clear. So it is served over here. It's just not an abundance of it put in your glass every time you get a drink. So, yeah. So, just to clarify, these are just my opinions, personal opinions. This is not something that I am saying, oh, exactly what is the truth. Everything that I say is, right.
Yeah.
Never once will I ever say this is how it's done, or these are just things that I've come in contact with or that I have found that I've noticed. And I wanted to share with you guys because I absolutely love sharing with you guys. You guys are the most amazing people. As always, you guys rock. Be good, make good choices, and be kind to someone today. And bye, y'all. Mwah.
Ah, that was nice. I like that. She's so laid back. Thank you, Regular Schmegler, for suggesting this one to me, this channel on a whole to me. I really appreciate it. That one I did not hear about. What did she say? Oh, you guys don't serve ice. I did not know that. But like she said, you have to request it. And then again, if you're getting the drink cold, you don't necessarily need ice, don't it, guys? Think about it. We're thinking here. So, um, unlike here, you get tons of ice and your juice is watered down, and they give you a lot of ice because they give you less juice. Period. Point blank. It's that simple. That's how I see it. Because listen, they don't want to give you all the juice. They gotta have to make a profit on whatever they're selling, don't they, guys? All right, that's that. But that's so cool though. That and but like she said, you have to ask. But I did not know that. It's my first time hearing that one. Majority on the list, I wasn't familiar with. But a few of them, yes, I have heard, and I know. Like I said before, it's just some typical stereotypes that you know been dashed around from left to right. It's the island girl, and I'm running over here, running out of here. Don't forget to be good, be kind, love each other. Not only that, the link will be in the description. Go over and show them some love, guys. Please. Don't forget this. Get to give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section what you'd like me to check out next because it will be done. Love you guys, and I'll definitely catch you guys in another one. Bye.